Representative Ted Poe joins us now for our Congressional Corner this morning. Good morning and glad you're here. We have a lot to talk about today going on. Let's first of all talk about the extension of the tax holiday coming up. So what happened with that? We've got 2 months until February, and did that just get everyone through the holidays to make sure that another decision can be made, whether it's going to be for a year?
Well, the House passed the tax extension for a year. The Senate reduced it to 2 months. Really, a two-month tax policy is no policy at all. So the House has the bill back, and I think in the House we will try to extend it past 2 months. But you can't plan anything with only a 2-month extension.
What's your thought on it getting the pass for a whole year? You think that'll happen?
Well, I don't know. You know, if what happens in Washington, it's hard to say down to the last vote. But I personally think we ought to extend it for a year. And most Americans can use that money. We can pay for that extension. So let's do it.
And for the average taxpayer, it ends up being about $1,000?
$1,000 to $1,500.
Which can help a lot of people.
Yes.
I mean, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, and so it's just do that. It makes sense. Most members of Congress in both parties are for it. Let's pass it for more than 2 months.
Well, the world's shocked after hearing about the passing of North Korea's leader. What is your take on what happens now with his son taking over?
His son is as dangerous or worse than his father. You have a heredity type situation where the father's passing on his dictatorship to his son. And so the world will still be very scary place because North Korea and the development of their nuclear weapons and their determination to control that portion of Asia. We have to watch them very carefully. They are very dangerous, not just to South Korea and to Japan, but to the United States as well in their development of missiles.
Which is why we are keeping a very close watch on it all now.
That's correct.
Let's switch gears a little bit and talk about the troops withdrawing from Iraq. When we see the video of them coming home and them embracing their families as holidays, you just can't help but let it bring a tear to your eye. But there's still a lot of concern that we should have left more troops there. What is your take on that?
Many generals think that we should have left a few more troops there, and here's the reason. It's not so much for the Iraqis. It's that Iran is next door, and it's in our national interest to make sure that Iran stays intact and in check. Therefore, maybe a few more troops. So we will see if that few can do the job. We still have troops, of course, in Afghanistan. Iran is the problem, not really Iraq. As Benjamin Franklin said, when we got our own country, we've given the Iraqis a country. Let's see if they can keep it or not. It's now their turn to take care of their country, however. Well,
you just are so good in our community about helping make sure that our troops are well taken care of. Let's talk about a Christmas card project you had going on. You helped tens of thousands of people by doing that.
What we did in our offices, we got different schools in our congressional district to donate their time for the kids to make handmade Christmas cards. And we've done this every year. The first year we had about 3,000 to 4,000, but this year schools in the Houston area made over 35,000 handmade Christmas cards that we sent to our troops in Afghanistan, Iraq, and in Kosovo. So thanks to the kids and the teachers, all volunteering their time to make Christmas better. We've already started hearing back from some of the troops, and it's a good connection because this community, Houston area, Southeast Texas, we support our military.
Well, and I do think it's a connection because not only is it very special for the military, I think that it makes students and teachers feel very good about themselves, that they're helping make a difference. So it really goes both ways.
Yes, the kids enjoy doing it and the troops enjoy receiving them. A lot of the people that are in the Houston area have family and friends over there, and a lot of children have family and friends, and so it's a real good thing for the troops and for in Southeast Texas, and I appreciate all that work they did.
Well, and we appreciate you for taking care of it and making sure that our troops are taken care of. Congressman Poe, always a pleasure to talk to you. Merry Christmas to you and your family, and thank you for always taking time out for Fox 26.
You bet. Thank you.
Good to see you this morning. All right, we have